This show in Manchester, God bless my daughter Rachel, who's great on the internet, and she says, you know, you got to meet this guy Marcus, and you know, I mean this in the right way. She fell in love with him, and I think he fell in love with her.
I think it started with a need in this country to be able to celebrate Romero movies, and that isn't just going to the cinema and watching the movies or renting the movies. It's about meeting the stars, and I was fortunate enough to meet a number of the stars from the movies, from Romero and other horror films at other conventions, but you had to travel long distances to do it. So yeah, it got born out of frustration, I think. You know, people wanted to see a convention that didn't have big queues, it didn't have expensive fees, it was just, and more intimacy than you would ever get at any convention. It was all about breaking the barriers down and making people feel that they could connect with their heroes from all of the Romero movies.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I love intimacy. I love small theaters instead of big giant theaters. You can feel the people, you can feel them crying or laughing very closely. And this is what this is about. Intimate, sweet, and wonderful.
The feedback has been absolutely phenomenal, and the people are so happy, and I think as a person that's doing this job now, you want that kind of happiness. You want the people to be, you know, really feel that they got value for money. And it's not just the fans as well, it's the guests we've had. They've all thoroughly enjoyed themselves and felt that they contributed to a small piece of history. You know, this is the biggest Romero sort of guest gathering in the UK and more likely in Europe.
And after you've done these a few times, you really learn to appreciate when you're treated with respect, when the fans really, really enjoy you. And I liked the sort of small batch, you know, intimacy of this show. It was just unbelievably great. The people have been gracious and kind and polite and just so giving. And it's just been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. And I can't wait to do it again.
It's just been great because the people are like my family is like, I'm meeting people.
But everything's been top rate, and I'm really happy to be here. It's just amazing that somebody would go through all that effort to put together a gathering like this just for the zombies from the Romero movies, and the actors too, you know.
The best bit of feedback I've had so far was from the stars, who turned around and said it's the best convention experience they've ever had, and that's spilled over into the fans.